Hello, brave, wonderful soul friends. Welcome back to another Conversations with Kristin. So today I really just want to talk about giving ourselves grace to be who we are, where we are. It's easy to look at where we think we should be or how we think life should be unfolding and notice the discrepancy and then get really hard on ourselves about not being somewhere else. But that just doesn't serve us. It doesn't serve us. It's not being kind to ourselves. It's not being compassionate to ourselves. And focusing on where we are not doesn't help us get to where we want to be. And so the healing journey of life, a big part of it is just surrendering with loving acceptance to who and where we are in the here and now. And that's a beautiful space to be, because when we focus there, everything can get more magical. You are allowed to give yourself grace to be where you are, because where you are is a miracle. Are you breathing? Then you're a complete, total, indescribable, incomprehensible miracle. Are you able to perceive? Then you're a freaking miracle. Are you able to think? And I'm not saying think clearly or think calmly. I'm saying think at all. Are you able to think at all? Are you able to experience thought? Conscious or unconscious, fast or slow, doesn't matter. Are you able to experience thought? Yes? Then you're a complete, total, incomprehensible miracle. It's easy to take ourselves for granted because we spend 24/7 with ourselves. But the truth is that you are filled with millions of miracles, and the core of your subconscious is comprised entirely of love. And through your awareness, you're illuminating life through the light that your consciousness is. You are light, love, and miracles. And that alone is something worth celebrating. If you can move your body to any degree, even if it's just a little bit, even if it hurts, if you can move your body in any degree at all, ever, you are a complete miracle. If you can't move your body, you're still a miracle because you have a body. These things are miraculous. And it's easy to take this stuff for granted because we don't have to think consciously about it. I don't have to sit here and tell my nerves, do your job, nerves. Come on, muscles, work for me. Come on, bones, hold things in place. Hold me up, support me. We don't have to tell our body to do these things. And so it's easy to dismiss the miracles because we're not consciously in tune with them. But just because we're not directly aware of them doesn't mean there aren't millions of miracles happening right here, right now. Our eyes are miracles. Our nose is a miracle. Our mouth is a miracle. Our ears are miracles. Our face is a total freaking miracle. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's a miracle because it exists. Like, life is miraculous. And we're allowed to give ourselves grace to be where we are. Maybe things are tough. Maybe we're having a hard time loving ourselves. Maybe there's a lot of mental health battles. Maybe we feel stuck. Maybe we're doing a lot of work and it's not getting us where we want to be. Maybe our relationships are a bit rocky. Maybe we're feeling alone. Maybe we're feeling hopeless. Maybe we're feeling helpless. Maybe we're stuck reliving past pains. Maybe. Regardless of where you are, and I can relate with all of those things, by the way. You're not alone. Regardless of where you are a miracle because you're existing and you're able to feel and you're able to sense and you're able to perceive and you're able to experience. And regardless of whether it's a good or bad experience, let's just let the labels go for a little bit. Let's just let it go for a second. You're able to experience, period. That's a miracle. So just give yourself grace to be where you are and know that there's so much more happening than you directly know about. You're only aware of approximately 5% of your entire consciousness. That means there's 95% of astronomical miracles inside of you that you don't know about. So give yourself grace. Give yourself grace and space to be who and where you are, because who and where you are is a miracle. You are a miracle. Just accept it, man. Just accept it. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Don't deny it. Just accept that you're a miracle. Okay. All right. I'm a miracle. Facing the truth of reality. I'm miraculous. Just accept that you're a miracle, because you are. And you deserve to know it. Every part of you deserves to know that you're a miracle. It's true. What can I say? What can I say? It's true. Every part of you deserves to know that you're a miracle. You're allowed to give yourself grace to be where you are. Life is a big, giant journey. And we're not trying to get somewhere else. We're just trying to be more here. The journey's not about going to some destination. It's about the process of continuous transformation. The journey of life is not about reaching a destination. It's about the continual process of a transformation. And so all of this stuff, this physicality, even the way that our body is, it's all changing all the time. And we might not know about it directly because change is really gradual. And because it's really gradual, we don't notice it, obviously. It's only when we really pause and we're like, let me compare here to 5 years ago. Oh, okay, there are a couple things that are different. And they might even be subtle or whatever, you know? Change is really gradual, but it's also always happening. And so we may as well just lean into where we are, because it's the only place that we actually exist. And this is the only place that things can happen. We can look over there and say, okay, once I get there, I'll be happy. Once I get there, I'll be less anxious. Once I get there, I'll be less sad. Once I get there. But that's not actually true, because that place is an illusion. It's a fictitious, imaginatized, imaginatized. It's a fictitious place that we've created in our mind. It's not real. The only thing that's real is right here, right now. And this is where our power is. If we want to be less sad, we have to focus on meeting ourselves where we are here and now. If we want to be less anxious, we have to be focused on meeting ourselves here and now. If we want to feel less alone, we have to be focused on meeting ourselves here and now. This is the only place that exists. This is the only place that we have power, because it's the only thing that's real, here and now. And yeah, we might get to a there, but when we get there, it's just going to be here, because it'll be here, not there. And then the concept of there will also be illusionary. So here is the only thing that's real. I hope that makes sense. Got a little abstract philosophical wordplay there. But there is always an illusion. Here's all we got. So give yourself grace to grow. Give yourself grace to be where you are. Give yourself grace to just lean into the process of life and trust yourself. Trust yourself a little bit more. Trust that there's things going on inside of you that are miraculous. Trust that your body and brain and consciousness are fighting for you the best way they know how, and they have your best interest at heart. Trust yourself to continue growing and investing in your healing journey of life. Trust yourself that you have what it takes to become everything you want to be. And it doesn't mean being everything you want to be right here, right now. It just means trusting that you're capable of that, and that planting seeds one moment at a time is always enough. You are always enough. So give yourself grace to be, meet yourself where you're at, give yourself grace to grow, lean into the process of presence. Unconditional presence is the only way we get anywhere. Speaking from vast experience. And I think I share a little bit more about that in one of my other recent videos about how presence is the first step of any kind of healing journey. My life is miraculous, and this one moment doesn't feel like much, but I know it's more than what I perceive it to be, because of things that are beyond my awareness, that I have learned to tune in with. And so any one moment might not feel like much, but I promise it's a lot, and it's worth celebrating, and it's worth being present with. You are someone worth being present with. I love you. I believe in you. If you're ever looking for healing journey guidance, I would love to meet with you through our Consciousness Consulting Call. We get together and share sacred healing space, and I meet you where you're at, hear what's been going on in your inner world, and then help make sense of it. What's happening in your consciousness and or your neurophysiology beyond your direct and immediate awareness that's impacting these experiences or even creating them. And then from this renewed space of self-understanding, I help you create a plan of action. I guide you through a process of learning how to respond to your consciousness. What can you actually do to respond to these clues of consciousness so that you can reclaim your personal power, cultivate deeper self-love, and plant energetic seeds that will truly transform yourself from the inside out so that things can feel a lot better. So whether you're trying to chase a dream and you're getting stumped or roadblocked, whether you're in a relationship and there's some difficulties or pain arising, or you're just at a crossroads and don't know what kind of decisions to make, whether you have a big life decision and you're not sure how to go about choosing that process because nothing's clear and there's these two options and you keep going back and forth and you don't know and weighing the pros and cons, and if you have a big life choice to make, if you're going through a mental health battle of any kind, whether it's just, you know, that realm of self-doubt or even some anger issues, or whether it's a severe diagnosis like dissociative identity disorder, which is what I healed myself from. No matter what you're going through, I would be honored to meet you where you're at and help be a healing journey guide so that you can have all the power and all the inner love to start to really reclaim your life in how you want to experience it. Because the way you're experiencing life does not define who you are, and you're allowed to reclaim power within your identity so that life can feel a lot better than how it might be going right now. So if you're interested in my healing journey services, please explore my website. There's got more info about who I am, what I offer, my rates, reviews, how to schedule a call. Or you can always email me at artistryofexistence@gmail.com, and I can answer any questions you might have, or we can go ahead and schedule your consciousness consulting call. I also offer healing journey products. I write these really miraculous books that involve all the things: neurophysiological understandings of the brain-body systems, backdrop understandings about human consciousness, love, empowerment, and I mix it all together to provide these radical tools that explain what's going on and provide you with all the tools you need to completely transform your entire life from the inside out. They're really, really magical, and I know they're magical because they've helped me and a lot of other people, and I believe they can help you too. So if you're interested in any of my magics, you can explore my links below. I've created a Restoring Consciousness Toolkit, a Hailing into Happiness PLAYbook, and Sailing Through Consciousness Guided Meditation Collection. And any one of those could single-handedly be the tool that you need to start completely experiencing transformation from the inside out, completely reclaiming your power, completely cultivating deeper self-love, just radically revolutionizing the entire way that you experience life through your own consciousness and neurophysiology. And then I also offer content on Patreon and merchandise through Teespring and a variety of other magics. So please explore my links below. And I have a lot of free content too, from present days and from the past few years. So feel free to explore those as well. My podcast, my blog, my video channel here, I got lots of magic. So if you want to explore kind of the journey that's led me to where I am today, or any of my processes, or any of my insights and stuff, you can explore those links as well. I love you. I believe in you. I appreciate you. You are more than you know. You are more than you realize. And you have more power than you know. You're stronger than you think you are. I promise. I promise you're stronger than you think you are. Because just being here existing is miraculous, and those miracles come from strength. All the miracles that are carrying you and allowing you to breathe and exist right now, there's strength in that. There's strength in the miracle that you are. You don't have to feel powerful to be powerful. That's one of the biggest lessons I've learned. You don't have to feel powerful to be powerful. You always have power in your energy, whether it feels like it or not. I got lots of other videos that dive into that too, so please feel free to explore those magics. I love you. I believe in you. Meet yourself where you're at. Give yourself grace to be. You're worthy. You're already worthy. You're already enough. You're already made of magic. I love you, and I will see you next time, soul friends.